Top 5 Best Serger Sewing Machine. Number 5. Juki More 1000 Serger. Best for beginners and advanced users who struggle with threading. This is arguably the best technology in modern sergers. Feature highlights. The air-controlled threading system of Juki More 1000 Serger is so easy that it can be carried out by even a 3-year-old. You just have to guide the thread to the looper holes in the threading panel and push a button. Threading happens in a jiffy. Therefore, it is the perfect self-threading serger to gift your daughter so that she can mimic her mother's Instagram feed. On the serious note, other than the self-threading system, the stitches come out really nice and will hence give your projects the professional look that you desire. The automatic rolled hemming is another nifty feature that will save you a lot of time doing decorative stitches and embellishments. The Juki More 1000 Serger is a workhorse automatic threading serger which has a name for itself because of its effortless threading system. In a digital age where everything is automated, it is tools like this that take the pie. Low points. It does not support manual threading, which cannot really be considered a con. Useful tips. This is the fastest serger on this list. Users are advised to exercise caution. Pros. Looper air threader, automatic needle threader. Easy transition from 2-thread to 3-thread system. Differential feed, lead work area. Very fast, up to at least 1500 stitches per minute. Easy thread tension and stitch length adjustments. Cons. Cannot do cover stitch. Slightly noisy. Manual is less user-friendly because the languages are all mixed up. Verdict. If automatic threading is your only main criteria, then it is time to hit the buy button and own the easiest serger to thread this little Juki More 1000 that is gaining critical acclaim from the young folks of the sewing community. Coming in number 4. Serger 14968DC Professional 5-Thread Serger Overlock. Best for professional craftspeople who really know their way around 5-thread, versatile sergers. Feature highlights. With a price that is less than half of what the Juki More 735 costs, this Serger 14968DC model is one of the top-rated sergers in the heavy-duty, professional category. Not recommended for beginners at all, this sturdy instrument is how far technology can go in an industrial serger sewing machine. Remember we mentioned something about industry grade in the previous review. The features are similar to what we saw with the Juki model, but complexity is what makes this a real sweetheart for experienced serger users. Once you have completely read the workbook, can be downloaded from the internet or on Serger's website, and the user manual, you will start understanding why it is one of the best sergers with cover stitch capability. Because it uses top-grade serger needles and serger threads, the finished seams will look like they were sewed by the Almighty himself. Even our own tester took 2 days to completely understand the machine before he gave us the points to write about. Almost all types of stitches are possible with this model, which you can pull off in any type of fabric. Don't ignore the free accessories kit as it can be a goldmine of stuff that usually doesn't come cheap. Low points. The only drawback is that it does not have a free arm, which would have made it the ultimate serger machine in the world. We personally love this Serger Serger 14T968DC a lot because we tend to ignore the point about the threading being difficult. Threading in sergers are supposed to be a complicated process. A magician needs a lot of practice and prep before he can show us the tricks. Useful tips. Considering its industry grade, standard household needles are useless in front of this model. You will have to invest in an extra pair of sturdy, nickel-plated needles. Downloading the workbook is essential if you want to handle the Serger 14968DC properly. Pros. 5-thread system, wide variety of stitches. Fully automatic self-adjusting tension system. Differential feed, adjustable stitch length. Color-coded diagram, easy threading. Cover stitch capability to sew stretchy fabrics. Cons. Does not have a free arm. Verdict. Overall, Serger 14968DC is a cover stitch serger combo that is powerful, high-performing, and one of the most advanced machines out there. The fact that it costs less than $500 is what gets us every time we review it. Coming in number 3. Janome 8000 2D Serger Sewing Machine. Best 4. Beginners and hobbyists who want a bit sturdier and heavier machine that sews, cuts, and hems at a smooth and fast pace. Feature highlights. For everyone who believes more in Janome than brother and singer, this model is going to be the new bad boy. It is such an easy machine that you can start working on a project as soon as you receive it. Just feed the spools, guide the threads, and start sewing. The color-coded threading guide definitely helps if you want to experiment with the pre-setup. Once you start using it, it will soon become clear what the extra dollars have been used for. It is a real workhorse that can work for hours without making noise. The instructional DVD is designed in a way that both beginners and advanced users can use it to utilize the Janome 8000 2D's capabilities. Janome is a customer-friendly brand which always puts its users first. No wonder why this easy-to-use serger is also recommended for children, young learners, and people with low eyesight, arthritis, or impaired motor skills. A person who has never used a serger before can effortlessly manage to do a variety of projects that require different types of stitches. Low points. The lack of free arm may hinder homemakers and people who work with kids' clothes, but a sensible trade would be that Janome can even manage denim materials. It is not easily portable like the Singer model. Useful tips. Threading the lower looper can get a bit difficult initially, but just follow the user manual, and you will be alright. Pros. Differential feed, adjustable stitch length and foot pressure. Color-coded tension dials with changeable thread guide. Built-in rolled hem without the need of plate change. Fast, up to 1300 stitches per minute. Cons. Does not have a free arm. Does not do cover stitch. Verdict. If your budget is a bit on the upper side, still below $300, and are looking for a heavy-duty yet entry-level 3/4 thread serger, the Janome 8000 2D serger the one to go for. Coming in number 2. Singer 14CG754 ProFinish Serger. Best 4. Lovers of the Singer brand that are looking for a production-level serger. Feature highlights. Slightly less priced than the brother model above and with features similar to it, the Singer ProFinish 14CG754 is another great machine for beginners. Sergers are usually perceived as objects in which threading is considered impossible for a novice, but not with this model. Just follow the instructions in the DVD or the bilingual manual and get started. The 4 hem stitches are perfect for design students and creative homemakers who want to try their hands at a little decorative work. The free arm and differential feed are lifesavers. Overall, Singer ProFinish is a smooth and portable serger that will give a run for your money, considering that it is cheaper than the brother model and comes with more accessories. Low points. Parts replacement can be a hassle with Singer. However, it makes sense to just replace the entire unit if at all it malfunctions. Useful tips. This Singer serger uses a serger needle unlike the brother one, therefore, it is better to invest in an extra pair if you are an everyday user. This model usually comes threaded. Pros. 8 stitch types including 4 hem options. Differential feed, adjustable tension, and stitch length. Fast, up to 1300 stitches per minute. Removable free arm, color-coded threading. Cons. The placement of the presser foot lever can be an issue for an intermediate user. Tends to make some occasional noise. Does not support cover stitch. Verdict. The Singer 14CG754 is the best affordable serger on our list and one that lives up to its promises. Beginners will love it as it is easy to use, durable, and comes with all the necessary features. Coming in number 1. Brother 1034D 3/4 thread serger. Best 4. First-time users who want to explore the various possibilities with a serger. The differential feed and adjustable presser feet are going to aid you as you get more creative with your sewing projects. Feature highlights. Whether it's just polishing off the edges with an overlock seam or working on thin fabrics or even decorating knitted clothing, the Brother 1034D takes care of everything a beginner serger user would think of. Firstly, it is very easy to thread, thanks to the color-coded threading guide with pictures. The differential feed is a feature to die for as it makes sewing on fragile materials like organza and satin easier, thus giving your work that professional finish. It also comes with several inbuilt stitches and interchangeable presser feet that enable you to sew narrow, rolled, and even blind hems and flat lock stitches among other major types. The removable arm is great if you stitch kids' clothing where you want to work on shorter sleeves. A bestseller in its category, the Brother 1034D surges like a dream. It makes little to no noise, uses regular sewing machine needles, too, and also allows speed control with the foot pedal. In case you missed it, it is pretty fast at a maximum speed of 1,300 stitches per minute. Low points. Unlike other sewing instruments, this one needs mandatory oiling during the initial setup process. This can confuse beginner users. Useful tips. Brother recommends that you oil the machine before using it the first time. The steps are listed towards the end of the manual. In general, oil your serger once every month if you use it on an everyday basis. Pros. 22 built-in stitch functions, 2 regular sewing machine needles. Differential feed, color-coded upper thread guides, removable, free, arm. Fast, up to 1,300 stitches per minute. Snap-on, interchangeable presser feet, adjustable knife or blade. Uses regular sewing needles. The instructional DVD is very helpful. Cons. Does not support overlock or chain stitch. Verdict. The Brother 1034D is the best serger for home use. It has all the basic features and comes with a history of great reviews.